Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 7th. It's good to be with you this morning. This morning I want to talk about something that is on everybody's mind. It's our emotions. Our emotions are always right there in front of us. And our thinking has everything to do with our emotions. We tend to think that emotions are immediate things and they have a life of their own, but they always flow from our thoughts. So where I'm focused on what's valuable to me, or what's scary to me, what brings apprehension to me or joy to me, will impact my emotions, because my emotions are part of who I am. We can't deny them. We just have to recognize the amazing power that they have, because our minds have amazing power. We have the ability to walk after God. We have the ability to focus and do things in terms of human creativity that literally are mind-blowing, truly. And our emotions are a big part of that. We just don't want to be driven by our emotions. Rather, we want to have our mind and our thoughts drive our emotions. I'm going to talk about a passage now that I've referenced a lot, but it has a lot to do with our emotions. And Psalm 73 says that the nearness of God is my good. Everything else may fall apart, but the nearness of God is my good. Am I committed to that? Do I believe that the nearness of God is my good? If that's true, that will begin to impact my emotions. So when difficult things in life happen, when there are circumstances that we either delight in, which means that I'm acknowledging this is coming from God, or it brings apprehension or fear or worry to my mind, my emotions can address that, knowing that those things, however troublesome they may be, the nearness of God is still my good. So then in that case, my emotions work to blunt the attack of those things which would frighten me and cause me to see that my God is stronger than those things. No, I don't eradicate the fear completely, but I am able to tap into the emotional strength that God designed my mind to be able to produce when my focus is on bringing glory to Him. If I focus on everything else and try to evaluate God on the basis of circumstances, then my emotions will run havoc and play havoc with me, because they're not tapping into what God designed my mind to function. In the way that God designed my mind to function. God designed my mind to function in such a way that, realizing that He is always there, His nearness is always my good, and that the best thing I can do is to add to His reputation and honor, then my emotions begin to work towards that end. Because that's where my mind is, that's where my heart is. See, we can't distinguish heart and mind and head and all those things in the Bible. They all talk of that inner person. And that inner person, for a Christian, has been renewed by Christ. We have the ability to let the nearness of God be our good. Let that beautiful truth fuel us emotionally, bring us stability, bring us hope, bring us joy. So even when life is hard, even when hard things happen to us, devastating things happen to us, God has not abandoned us. He is always there. Nothing can drive us from that. That's what Paul tells us in Romans. Nothing can separate us from this love of God that is in Christ Jesus, which means the nearness of God is always my good, beautiful, perfect good, and will be my anchor and my rock, and cause my emotions to work for me rather than against me. Because if my mind and my heart are united with the beautiful truth that the nearness of God is my good, that will color what I think, the way I act, the way I live, the way I have emotions. That, because of the beauty of Christ and His sacrifice, that, brothers and sisters, is a beautiful, powerful thing. Think about that this day. We'll be back tonight. Again, enjoy so much being able to communicate with you on these daily videos. Lord bless you, and we'll be in touch. Yeah, bye-bye.